Hey, welcome to the kitchen. I'm Ann Rollins, joining you live in my kitchen. And today we are going to talk a little bit about what's healthy in the kitchen and what is healthy in the kitchen today. Lots of stuff, but today I'm going to talk to you guys about coconut oil. And I get a lot of questions about coconut oil, cooking with oil in general, actually. Coconut oil, avocado oil, some of the other oils, they have a higher smoke point. So you're able to get your oil a little bit hotter. So a little bit less oil kind of seeps into your food. And B, you have a little bit less of a breakdown in your fats. When we heat fats, they become saturated. And so this, we have to heat this a little bit more in order for that process to happen. So for those two reasons, I really like coconut oil. I also like the flavor because it will add a little coconut flavor. So if you're doing something that will lend itself to that, with like sesame seeds or sometimes with ginger, other spices kind of in that, with that aroma, really kind of a nice flavor. I do a lot of seafood with the coconut, gives it a nice tropical flavor. You could add anything really that you want and use that coconut oil for. I also have been a huge fan of bulletproof coffee in the past. I still like it, and one of the reasons why that bulletproof coffee is what it is as far as helping with brain focus and picking up your metabolic rate and attention and acuity and all these other things comes to one of the something called caprylic acid, which is one of the main fats in coconut oil. So sometimes you might actually see the bullet coffees done, they'll sell like the bulletproof or brain octane with coconut oil instead of just the caprylic acid. So the caprylic acid in the coconut oil is excellent for our brains, so also a good reason to have that kicking around. And the other reason I like coconut oil is, you notice like this one's not even open yet because the open one I have downstairs, and you can add that to your skin. You can put it on your hair, especially in the wintertime. I like to get coconut oil into my hands and my cuticles to keep my hands from kind of splitting and getting I don't know, just ugly hands in the winter. I don't know that it really saves the ugly hands, but it helps. It helps stave it off a little bit. So it'd be really good for your skin. And the health benefits that you eat, you can also absorb through your skin. So putting that on your skin is fantastic. And it just keeps on coming. The last bit here is that it is antimicrobial. So if you were ever out in nature and you had some coconut oil with you and no other antibiotic, or even if you're at home, because sometimes I'll just use it. We do coconut pulls with it to pull bacteria, or I'm sorry, oil pulls, right? So oil pulls to pull bacteria out of teeth and gums. We can put it on cuts as a protection for microbes. I was thinking with my dog has had some recent dental issues and has a sort of interior cast, and so coconut oil is somewhat of a humorous switch out than the kind of like the antiseptic stuff that they gave us to kind of wash around that cast. So we use coconut oil, which she loves way better, and I would too, to be perfectly honest. So those were all the wonderful things that you can do with your coconut oil. Tons of health benefits. That's just one thing of healthy things where we can find, where we talk about like medicine in your kitchen. Coconut oil definitely checks a box in that. So thanks for joining us today on the episode of The Kitchen. I look forward to seeing you again.